So MBRCT means Mohammed bin Rashid. That's the Sheikh of Dubai. So he's developed most of the villas and all the major communities in MBRCT. So Shoba Atlas 1 is its flagship project in the UAE, which is where we have right now. Yes, that's where we are physically. I joined Shoba 2020, and I can tell you, I've seen so many buildings get ready in a short period of time. Most developers, they cannot do something because all of them are in-house. So behind you see the pump or backward integration. It means all in one. So we have our own architectural company that does all of our designs. And they started out from the palaces and all of that. So they're the ones designing all our buildings, villas, master communities. The execution part is the construction. So we have our own contracting company that has about 5,000 staff just for the contracting company. So we build, even during the COVID, we deliver projects because everything is in-house. Now, 70% of everything we use in building is done in-house. The tiles, the glasses, everything. So we don't depend on third parties. We don't have anyone who would want to cut costs and reduce on quality. So everything is sustained, the craftsmanship, the quality control, the facility management, even down to short-term rentals. So when it comes to Shoba, we are providing properties that are tested, tried over time. We have 46 years of experience developing properties across the world. Now we branched into the US, we have Australia, and we're also building an Abu Dhabi very soon. We're launching that very soon. So when it comes to Shoba, you can trust the quality, you can trust the turnaround time, because it's all been done so many times, we're able to deliver it. And because of the backward integration, we're the foremost backward integration company around the world. Okay? And he is a philanthropist, he's a billionaire. Last year he was Forbes' richest man in Oman. He got Omani citizenship in 1994. Right. Shoba is his wife's name, and his name is PNC Menon. His name is PNC Menon, and Shoba is his wife's name. 50% of everything he earns goes to charity. So for him, it's not about the money. He is 77 this year. So, I mean, it's just the legacy that's trying to keep, right? And here we show you behind the scene of the property. So when you see a Shoba building, you might just see something that's finished. You're not sure the quality. You're not sure what the inside looks like. That's why we're able to show you this. We have something we call the external installation facade system. So it's basically a 7-layer rock insulator, and it's how Germans build. Right? So we have a 7-layer insulator that handles sound, weather, and fire. So all Shoba buildings is soundproof. Once you shut your door, it cuts off all the sound, right? Because of the insulator. So after the reinforcement, the concrete, you have a 7-layer insulator, which handles also weather. So in Dubai, it gets real hot, right? We have sometimes real 50 something, and it's just showing 46 on light. But in a Shoba building, okay? So in a Shoba building, you would be inside and you wouldn't really feel the heat because it traps the heat outside, right? So you can choose to run your ACs or not. I don't like ACs, and my apartment here, I don't even bother, right? So that's because of the insulator. So soundproof, fireproof, and weatherproof. And that's what the insulator gives you. Okay? Now, wherever you have a water feature, this is what you find. The decking. It's made out of a composite of plastic and wood. This is produced by Shoba as well. Directly drains the water. You can see the filter. And all the way, there will be a manhole with a void where they can get in to fix whatever goes wrong with the pool. So all through the year, Shoba pool is functioning. So we don't have to break the pool to fix anything. It's completely functional. And this is what you find, the wet cladding, the layers. This is the entire hardscape of the building. So when you step into a Shoba building, outside, this is what you're going to see. You can see the dry cladding, that is the wet cladding. They're all soundproof, fireproof. And you can see also the space between the concrete and the cladding. And this as well, to allow for contrasting due to the heat without breaking the walls. The textures, the concrete, we use AAC. Okay. If you have any questions, please. Yes, so the different layers, some they allow for porosity for air and all of that, and heat. So we are in a very hot region, basically. So whatever has to go into the building, all of these are thought of, right? So the building has to be able to stand the test of time. It should be there for 100 years, right? Without breaking, without having cracks and all of that, without having water soaking in from the ground and then soaking them up and having cracks inside of the apartments.
And that was the reason why during the flood,
yes.
Yes. So we put a lot of things into consideration, climate change and all of that. We're really put into consideration.
Yes, so during the flooding, we were actually in the office on that day. Nothing happened. No building had any issue. There was no leakage at all. There were no electricity. This is what the room will look like. The ceiling we use, the false ceiling. So it drops that sound. Now, the building is soundproof. The floor is soundproof. The ceiling also is soundproof. So you don't have sound passing from one room to another. If it's a three-bedroom apartment, you have each room compact like a hotel room. And you also have this soundproof as well. So once you shut the door, it makes sure that every sound is contained in each room. Any questions? The bathrooms, so this is the floor drawer. So this will be on the ground, but it's elevated just so you can see. This is what they use in 5-star hotels. So the Nigerian style, there really drains water outside. So when people are doing laundry, sometimes there are smells coming out from this draining. But for sugar honey, it will never happen because it's draining outside. Here, you can handle it. So from the smallest apartment you find in Sugar to the biggest villa, this is what you do. If you have a bathtub, you find the layers as well. There are 7 layers, and there will be extra towels provided in case the towels are off the market. You can replace your towels without having to go sourcing for towels yourself. The bathtub. Now, if it's a big apartment like a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, you would have a bathtub and you have a standing shower for the master bedroom. Beautiful. And floorings, they're non-slippery. All our apartments are smart homes. Smart homes, you can control the lighting with your phone, your AC, you have a video intercom where you can see your visitors. And the video is connected to at least 16 cameras across the building. So you can choose to have the parking or the lift or the reception or the we have a smart building and everything that is wrong with our apartments. And I have no issues. You will see all the and I have some that handyman to you, right? It's a fresh air control unit that runs fresh air across the apartment. So if you travel and you're back after 3 months, there won't be any more smell. So these are little things that makes the difference. And that's what Sugar provides. Extra furniture, giving you a really great life. This is the much more skeletal view of the bathroom. So here you get to see what we use. We use mostly German, Italian, or Sugar made. This is Sugar, saffron by Sugar. This is Durovit, it's German. And the glasses are made by Sugar. Oh yeah, you can have a look. The water system is on the ground, so you can wipe throughout the bathroom. Okay? And behind this is also. So all of this is going to be covered. This is just so you see how it's done.
Materials used to. Okay.
A question? All apartments, villas will come with a fully fitted kitchen. So your kitchen will have a fridge and a freezer. A dishwasher.
Sorry. Okay, let's move this
So
one.
this is for a studio.
The
studio and a small,
I just want to get the question on this one.
a studio and a small one bedroom. This will be the sizes. So the bathroom, fridge, the freezer, the dishwasher. You have a cooking range, an oven, and you have a laundry room and a washing machine. So these are
So for the one bedroom, you have the washroom, the laundry room separate from.
So it depends on the
in
layout.
the kitchen, right?
So from the layout you find out. So there's some layouts that we have. Maybe there's no box size. Maybe we go for the ticket size, which is maybe 511 square feet. So that you might have the washing machine. There will be there will be a place for the washing machine. But who would provide that? And we will provide a space for it. So when you're receiving the keys to the property, you would have it already installed. So for the bigger layout, you have an actual laundry washing machine. And you can see also
The towels.
yes. So they're non-slippery, non-stainable. So if you have splashes, you can just wipe them off. And also the counter made of granite, you can come on this. Nothing. And these are soft clothes. So if you're angry, you wouldn't be able to see.
I love that if you're hungry. So you don't need what she's saying from that, you don't need the shopping board. You just cut on it and there's not going to be scratches or anything. You cut your veggies, anything. So I would do that anyway.
So as far as the new way to do that, we have different factories, right? And this is one of them. So what we produce. So because of this, we were able to meet up with timelines, and we have buildings that we've built in a year and 8 months. It's unprecedented.
They also deliver 6 months.
We always deliver minimum
the
6 months before
delivery timeline. Okay. So this is the factory.
Yeah.
But it's not here.
Okay. Oh, the wardrobe, right? Yes, the wardrobe. So all the apartments will have an in-built wardrobe. There's 2 bedrooms, each of the rooms will have. So you won't have to get anything extra, and it's enough. I know some apartments that they just give you something tiny and you have to buy something else. So, but Shoba provides you with.
Except you are a heavy shopper. In terms of clothing, there are some
If
people
there's a
who
wife or a woman there, I think they will need an extra one. Literally. So this is the internal door. It's 45 millimeters thick, and this is 54. They're made of reconstructed wood, so they're soundproof and they're fireproof. So it's made in such a way that if fire breaks out in a particular apartment, it's able to keep the fire in for 3 hours. And of course, when you in 5 minutes, you have the fire service at your door. So it doesn't spread fire from one apartment to another, which is really good. And it's been studied. I mean, it's been 5 years I've been pushing it like that every single time. And it's produced by Sugar.
that's why it's not in the market. Because they produce that.
All our glasses are double glazed. So in jars, at least 70% of the and the floor to ceiling height, like that.
going to be like 3 right?
Oh yes, it's going to be more because we understand that there's
Take out
a car race.
Yes.
So you kind of and doors are made to keep dust away. So if you shut the door, travel, it comes out shine with sound and dust. And this is produced by actually most of the things I've shown you in the presentation. This is our these are mostly for the study.
So this take out the sound, the noise?
Yes. So there are 10 steps to gain any property value. And we listed all of the 10 steps. And we're glad to say all of the 10 steps are covered in-house.
Sorry, let me say something about sugar that I heard from one of the, that was a couple of years ago. So they are about to deliver a project and they discovered that some of the things they need to meet up to these 10 steps. They had to stop.
Yes.
And say that they have to correct it. So they corrected it, meaning they have to break those things, spend money to fix them all, because one of the things they want to be known for is the quality. And when they tell you that this is what they are providing, they don't want you to come. So they said this, and at the end of the day, I'm seeing sharp edges in the kitchen, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. So that was why they had to stop the handover of the project and just correct the mistakes.
And that's also why we deliver ahead of time.
Yes.
Because we want a lot of time to be able to fix whatever goes wrong. Waves, Grandeur, we were supposed to deliver a year and 3 months, just like Waves. But there was a way, there was an angle, the Waves part, the external facade. You had to knock all the way down to at least 5 floors and start all over again. And we still delivered 8 months before. So for him, Mr. P.S. Melon, he is a perfectionist, right? He says the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. That's his mark, that's how he emerges. And he's always building towards making it more perfect. And because of that, we have an audit system. It's a triple quality control. So we have an internal audit. 3 different teams will go through whatever we've done at each stage of construction. So they will pass it, the first team will pass it, then the second team, then the third team, before they move on to another level. So this ensures there is no room for error at all. And that's how we're able to maintain the name. No other developer has been able to. And that's our in-house contracting team. So we have over 400 engineering staff. This was as at 2019. Today we're over 5,000.
And they are constructing day and night. They are working on site.
And this is PNC Melon. He would randomly go into an apartment on each floor to check. I'm sorry,
Every apartment.
so randomly, every on the floor, he would check one
Just
apartment.
check one apartment. Because I want to say at his age, that's a whole lot of that. So
Now
you never
also
can
this
tell the
is-
apartment is going to check, so everything has to be good.
مرحله سوم خود آقای پیرسی منو که پرسید
This is Mr. Olaf Wagner. He's German. He's our quality control supervisor. He's been with us for 47 years. So he's our head of affairs. In terms of quality, his team, they are the best. If I need to say so.
اینم تمام برندایی که با ما کلا میکنن LG، پری، میتی، کون.
And this is what the lead area looks like.
برند آلمانیه لاکس ترین
Now we move, but this is always better to show you so that you understand what it's about. We are selling out. This is the value that we are giving to you. So once you see the value, you are able to understand. So it's not just about buying.
Somebody give me a bag, man.
So after the Ramadan,
Je vois avec la biscuit
We have here in this community, we have a new community of Juniper here in Zambia. So our villas have a really high uptake position. For example, in one, we had villas were selling for 11.9 million. In the market today, it's going for 18.5 in the space of 4 years. Imagine buying a property and and you've been staying in it or you've been renting it out for the same 5 years. What do you mean say watching your money back? So for this one, it's luxury, pure premium luxury. You can see it has a private pool.
how much is this?
This is 25 million for the 5-bedroom. The 6-bedroom ranging from 57 to 69 million. Depends on the layout, sizes. We do.
Yes,
We do. Now the difference is, I'll show you.
Good prices.
We have properties across all of
We
the
have 6 million dirhams.
We have 7.9. We have 7.9. We have 9 million. We have duplexes. We have an entire island, natural island.
What about 4 million dirhams? They used to be 1 million dirhams.
No, that will not. That will be in Sugar One. We used to have in Sugar One, but not a villa. No, it's not. It's a duplex. We have natural island. I'll show you. Let's have a look at the villa. The beauty.
Just for admire it. And of course,
It's exquisite.
we can afford this, but we don't just need it right now.
Yes. The infinity pool right in front of the waterfront.
So the pool belongs to the villa only,
Yes.
or 2 villas?
Yes.
Just one
Just
villa?
one villa. This villa
As
has
this
the pool, yes.
So that's why it's worth the price.
You have your garden. It's around 16,000 square meters.
Yeah, the size as well.
It has a game room, a cinema room on the basement.
So let's move on.
But because the travel is alone, you don't have family and then community, wherever you go, eventually get to know you, get to care about you. If you don't show up 1 or 2 days, you should go check. one of the communities, and you were the community, so going downstairs and upstairs. The community, you can have shared amenities where people actually meet each other. This community is able
То есть мы сейчас можем найти уже перекупилу.
Потом следующая дальше. And then at the moment we have two schools. We have a mall, they're currently building the buildings, they have a lot of capital acquisition, fully rented. And the quality, not one single complaint. Okay, so for this community, it's currently where everyone's much. This is your best bet. If you want something that's slightly away, it's much more affordable, then study together. Yeah? So for this community, it's great in terms of location. It's just 10 minutes away from downtown. There is a bus that leads to buy more everyone to this community. There will be clinics, shops, cafeteria, everything.
Central Avenue, is that one avenue?
Whatever you want. The idea is that if you live here, you don't have to go outside for anything. So if anyone is sick, they can get over the counter drugs at the pharmacy. If they're not able to, there's a clinic. There's an ambulance point where an ambulance can take them to the hospital, to the clinic, and not and also for recreational purposes, gyms, they have food, and then they have a jogging track around the whole. There's a jogging track around the whole community. In terms of relaxation, you want to shopping therapy, we have a mall, natural mall that have shops, and all of that. Beverages, everything you need within the community. Actually, COVID made people start to value communities because anyone that was in Dubai after COVID, before you go out, you have to sign in and tell them where you're going, how long you're staying, and you get back to your community. But those living in communities, they didn't have to bother because they could get whatever they needed within their own community. Right? So here we have one bedroom starting from 1.5 million dirhams, and we have two bedrooms starting from 2.2 million dirhams. For this community. 2.2 million dirhams. One bedroom, 1.5. But the payment plan is great.
What's the size?
Sizes starting from 600, we have 680, 724. We have different sizes depending on the buildings. So all of the buildings they have different names. So depends on the units you're looking at. The view also you want to see. So but in terms of payments, it's great. The payment plans, you do 20% down payment. For some of the buildings, after 6 months, 10%. For some some after 1 year, 10%. So imagine having a 2-bedroom here or 1 bedroom, and you pay 20% to book the unit, and then you pay 10% after 1 year, 10% after 2 years, 10% after 3 years.
How long is it?
It's going to be ready by 2029. So this is going to be ready by 2029. That is 2028. This 2027, 2027. So different. That's the community showing on this.
So the earliest one is
2027. So it's called Shoba Hadland 2. The community is Shoba Hadland 2, but each of them is
It's about 10 minutes from here.
20% down payment, yes.
Plus the
10%.
4%. Plus the 4%.
Plus the 4%.
DLD. And then it's just 10% every year.
Every year. Yep. So when the property is ready, you have to pay whatever is left. Yeah, when you're getting the keys. But as a then you can do a mortgage. Because whether you're living here or not, if you're living here, you can get up to 80%. But if you're not living here, you can get up to 50%, which is great. Right? So, and the good thing is that the community itself, that's it. Can you see the name? That's the waterfront. So it's where everyone is going to be going later on. And because there are only 13 buildings, what it means is that there's going to be high demand and less supply. So by the time people are coming here at the one buildings, there is nothing available because it's all sold out. So it's easy to resell, it's easy to rent. So the person paying 10% every year, if you check your cash flow, you find out that by the time the property is ready, you've made money off what you paid. You've made at least 50% of what you paid back. So if you decide to resell, you can get your money back and move on. So there are actually people who do that in the market. It's called flipping. Right? So they buy because when you're buying at least 20% below the market value. Right? So but some people they want to see the property ready before they buy. But then they have to pay for the sale. So you who puts in your money and then you're doing it gradually, you get to earn money off that. And if you put it in the bank, fixed deposit, you wouldn't get that.
You won't get that amount in that number.
It has to be a very high risk investment to get something that this kind of property will give you. But then you get it because you know you can see it. If you decide to sell it later on, it's up to you. If you want to keep it, if you want mortgage, banks will be glad to give you a mortgage. Right? And from my experience, Shoba Properties, in terms of, banks, before they give you a mortgage, they will do a check of the value of the property. Our value, in fact, the banks always value it more than the price. Yeah. There's some developers that maybe they tell you the property is maybe 2 million dirhams, but the bank says, it's valued at 1.3. What would you do?
They look at the quality of materials.
Yeah. Because even the banks, they don't want to lose their money. Yes. So for Shoba, it's very easy. It's very easy to get mortgage, even as an international client. Okay. So this is for Hadland 2. Okay, yeah. So in terms of the map, we have in all the major locations. So this is the CBD, the center of business. This is downtown, Dubai Mall. 8 minutes, you're here in Shoba Hadland 1. 10 minutes, you're here in Shoba Hadland 2. All right? Shoba 1, in about 12 minutes. It's all just a straight road. You connect, there's a bridge, and you're on your way, wherever. So around there, we have 3 buildings, 3 properties. Here we have Shoba Reserve. It's a villa community, completely sold out. Yeah. We sold out in a year and a half. A whole community. I can tell you. It's huge. Now, we had to come up with another community because people were asking for the lesser villas. So the idea is, sometimes I have clients who want a villa. But here, we have villas for 25 million. Going for 30 million now, by the way. So, and here, we have villas going for 7.9. Quality, same Shoba. What is the difference? Price of land.
Which affects the price of the land.
Yeah. So this is closer to downtown. So slightly away, it's a bit more affordable. So we're able to reduce the cost. But then you find out that a villa that you can get 3 villas for the price of 1 here.
What's the distance, commuting distance?
It's about, so I drove it in 27 minutes. I mean, it's the same thing, right? I mean, if you're driving to work in the morning, everyone is trying to commute to work and all that, you still stay at the same time driving. So you find out it's really not consequential like that. Yeah? But this is also great. I'll show you in the other place. Your family can move into and have a lot of space. And then towards the Marina Palm Jumeirah, we have 3 projects. This is sold out. This is sold out. We have a few of this available. Sea Haven. And this side we have Shoba Solis, Shoba Orbis. So this is the investors, what I say, cake? What do I? So this is the investors. I mean, it's super easy to get into. Price aspect, great. I mean, with 1.1 million dirhams, you can get a 1-bedroom Shoba apartment. And from now to Friday, we have an offer we're running, a 40% during construction, 60% on handover for these 2. So it means 20% now, another 10% in 9 months, another 10%, in 6 months, another 10% in 15 months, and you don't pay anything again until the property is ready. So you have 60%. Usually it's 60% during construction, 40% on handover, right? But because of the Ramadan, we've had this flip. So where it's 40%. So it's going to be ready by 2027. Until next time. Okay. Any questions?
About land too, how many minutes to the downtown? How many minutes to downtown?
Shoba Land took 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's very good. Okay, so this is Shoba Solis. Yes. So there is a community. It's called Motor City, right? Motor City is just about 12 minutes away from what's it called? From Jumeirah. Yeah. So in terms of location, it is perfect. We have the E66 here, right? And E66, it has about 6 carriages on both sides, and you can drive up to 130. So what it means is that no traffic, easy in, easy out, right? And Solis is right at the entrance of the community itself. Dubai has only one autodrome, so where you have the Formula One racing and all of that. So it's right in front of it, right? So you have a view of the Formula One, of the autodrome, and you have a view of the amenities. Arsenal Football Club, we have a partnership with them, and they are going to be branding our sports facility for this project. So the gym will be branded by Arsenal, and they will send some instructors from time to time to help the residents. So the idea of Solis is to keep you on your toes with a lot of sporting facilities. We have a lot of facilities and amenities on the podium level. Actually, this is one project that has the biggest podium in Shoba so far. It has about 1.5 acre just for podiums. It would have a sunken court with a lazy river. You have an Olympic-sized swimming pool, outdoor gym, indoor gym, table tennis court, everything. It has over 40 amenities just for this project alone. And there are only 4 buildings. Alright? Now, this community is about 15 years. In 15 years, there hasn't been any new project coming on there. So what it means is that people who have been living in houses for 10 years, when this comes up, they're all going to be moving here because all of the brands and the features are all going to be new, the latest things and all of that. So people are rushing it. So we have a lot of the units sold out, especially the ones facing here. We have very few available. Facing the yeah, this is the best view. Everyone must have this view. We have 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, depends on the floor. So the higher you go, the higher the price.
One bedroom, not studios, one bedroom.
Yeah, we don't have studios, we have 1 bedroom, so we start from 1 bedrooms. So 1 bed, 1.1 started. Yeah?
And then are there any like metro or any public
Yes, thank you for asking that. So there's a metro line up here. So already it's under construction, right? So there's a metro line coming up. Yeah. And that metro line will lead all the way to the airport. Yes, ma'am.
What's the size
Of the podium.
of the 1 bedroom?
The 1 bedroom is 527 square feet. And the floor to ceiling height is quite high. It's almost around 3 meters. So it makes the room more spacious. You have a glass facade. So it gives you a clear view of the entire community, and it basically takes you out of the space.
So what's this property ROI, the returns on investment?
So return on investment is between 9% to 12%. Depends on what you want to use it for. So if you want to live in it or have a long-term rental, you easily get a 9%. But if you want to have a short-term investment, like short-term rental, Airbnb, you can get up to 12%.
But can you also still get to 10% for the rental?
For the renter, yes. So what we're doing is at the minimum mean. This is what you're going, a conservative approach to it, owing to the market, what the market is at right now. 9%, of course 10% is very easy. It's sober, right?
I know it's going to be in 2 years' time.
Exactly. So it's going to be much more. So always I try to give you like the baseline. This is what you're sure you're going to get, but it's always higher. Okay?
in 2 years' time?
In 2 years.
I know when it's by 2029.
Yes. The what?
This is Solis.
Solace, yes.
You should know Solis by now. You know how much I love Solis. You can't remember Solis.
This area.
Motor City. Motor City. And see, there is also a food and beverage here and a mall attached to the building. Okay. Okay. Any questions?
Any questions?
Any questions? Please. Sure. Let me step aside. Do we have?
Sauna step.
Oh yes. Oh, that's Oh, we do. Actually, for the public, not just we have we would have a whole line about maybe 6 for the women, 6 for the men. Yes, that's usually what we do for all our buildings. Yes, we do. Yes, branded by Arsenal. Okay. So I'll show you our baby.
Yes, let's see your baby.
Yes. Can I show you our baby? Okay. So everyone Dubai, Palm Jumeirah, and all the likes, right? So now all of these things are right? But here we have a natural island, which is very difficult to see. We're in a desert, right? Yeah. But this is an island, and we are developing it. It's a joint venture with the government of Omakwe. Right? The entire island space is 90 million square feet. Can you believe that? It's massive. Right? And we're first developing the first 16 million there. We have villas, we have apartments, beachfront. So we're not saying when the property is ready, then we'll try to get the waterfront ready. No, because it exists. I've been there, and it's beautiful. The air is different. I mean, it's fresh. It's a bit of a salty thing. You have cool breeze without AC, and all our apartments would have a balcony, so you get to enjoy all of that without paying anything extra. Now, what this means is that UAE is getting a Maldives of its own, right? So people would usually travel to enjoy these things. Maybe they go to Zanzibar, Seychelles, and all of that. But in UAE, they can actually get up for a holiday, and they're going to Sinai Island by Shoba. Now, the beautiful thing is that we are the ones planning the entire thing. So, if we have a building here, for example, and it's facing this waterfront, no other developer is going to come up tomorrow and say they're putting up something here. Yeah. Because we are the master planners, basically. Right? We have villas there. These are villas, and these are apartments.
Are they high-rise?
No. That's the beautiful thing as well. So usually we should do at least 20 floors, right? But you know, the maximum we're doing is 9 floors. We have 7 floors, 8 floors, and 9 floors. So they're all low rise. So it gives it's called Sinai Island. Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
It should be. Yeah.
And you call it your baby.
Yes.
Is this the baby?
Actually, this is, for my investors, this is where I make them money.
You make them what?
Money. Yeah. So what I do is that I do floors. So I sell floors to, I have certain investors. So I sell full floors to them. So on the floor, it could be 15 units, it could be 12 units, it could be 16 units, depending on the building. And they buy up the whole floor, right? And afterwards, so eventually when it's sold out, they can start reselling, right? And they can choose to resell half of it and keep half. So half will give them the capital appreciation. The ones that resell, they get their money back and move on. Right?
What is an average flat? Like a floor?
The 1 bedrooms, okay, the price for an average floor. So imagine for this building, the very first one we launched, there was a floor I sold there for 26,870,000. Now the floor that's coming out here is 36 million. See the difference?
But you don't necessarily have to buy a floor.
No, you don't know. No, you can do 1 bedrooms, you can do, yes, that. But I'm just saying this is where I really push it. Because you know the thing is that at any time, no matter what is happening in the market, right? Even during the COVID, people were still buying villas in Palm Jumeirah for 56 million dirhams. 130 million dirhams. They're not sure they're going to leave, right? There's COVID, but they're buying. So if there is water, it would have a buyer. Right? If you have a waterfront, your investment is sure. Now, if it's natural, what it means is that there is no humidity. Right? You won't have to be painting the building again and again. There won't be some smells because the water is logged. It's a continuous flowing water. Right? So, I mean, why would anybody buy here?
Right. Yeah. And what is the starting rate of a 1-bedroom apartment?
1 bedroom is 1 point. So today we have 1.29 million.
And this is still 2027?
No, this is 2028. We have 2028, we have 2029.
So this is a longer.
It's long term. Those ones are 2027, but they're sold out. Nothing. So these ones are 2028, 2029, 2029. And by the way, this has a mall also. So wherever you see a Shuba community, there will be a mall, there will be a school nearby, there will be restaurants, there will be everything you need to be within the community. Yeah, 2028, 2029, 2029. Now, if you want a property that can make your money back in 5 years, the whole money you've put in, this is your property. Because currently, so I go to Rasakaima, and in the hotel, I spend around 1,500 for a room per night. So what it means is that, and that's a hotel room, I don't get to cook. I eat whatever they give me. All right? If I don't like it, I don't eat. But then for this, it's within the same location. It's a waterfront. If you're getting a 1-bedroom apartment and you choose to use it for Airbnb, I mean, should you not be able to rent it for 1,000 per night? So at a rate of 1,000 dirhams per night, with an actual space where you can cook, you can do whatever you want to do, you have a balcony and all of that. So for 1,000 dirhams per night, at an occupancy of say 60% in a year, you are still going to make your money back in 5 years. Right? So yeah, that's why it's my baby.
And then these are like what is it, 5 floors?
We have 7, 8, and 9. And there will be, yeah, the apartments. And you have,
And all the pools. Those are all pools, right?
yes, yes, they will have their pools, and then they have also the beach, the beach front. Okay.
And some of these are still available.
Oh yes, we launched something today. We launched Starline, these ones. We launched them this morning.
And then the Ramadan special still applies to them.
So for this, we don't have any because
Oh, you don't? Okay.
it sells it.
It sells itself, yeah. Well,
It sells itself.
you can ask. Right? It doesn't hurt to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, it sells itself. So I mean, Shoba doesn't. This sells like
Yeah.
water.
I mean, for rich people, it's nothing, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the prayer to get there.
Yeah.
It does sound.
For senior island, we never have offers.
Never have one. And one.
We started selling 6 months ago. All of those ones are sold out. All of those ones are sold out. We never had any offer. So this is a resort. So there's a resort here. There will be one here, and there's another there.
So you don't give offers because the prices are...
The prices are a kill. I mean, would you get any 1-bedroom in Palm Jumeirah for 1.1 million dirhams? 1.2. Would you get for 2 million? No. Would you get for 3 million? No.
So what's the starting amount?
1.2.
So it's located...
So what it means that you have an opportunity to get your money 4 times back.
Okay, so is it close to Palm Jumeirah?
Palm Jumeirah, from here to Palm Jumeirah is around 50 minutes. From here to this place is 50 minutes.
So where is the property located?
It's in Omoquin. It's
What
on the
about
beachfront.
landmark?
It's so okay. Now this is the part where we try not to add, right? But then it's he needs to know. So there's a casino. So Dubai's first casino is coming up.
Coming up. It's going to be here.
It's going to be there.
Interesting. That
Please.
will,
Not in our community. So that's what we're trying not to add it to the thing. Yeah? So well, it's going to be there. So and these guys, if they're coming, some people they come in and they spend 1 million dirhams in one night.
one night, yeah.
Right. So if someone is going to spend 1 million dirhams in one night, and you tell the person, you know what, I bought a villa, and I want to sell to you for how much? That's okay.
Fraction of what they can spend in one night.
And I can tell you, I'll tell you for a fact. Now, initially when we started out, we weren't sure how it was going to be received. We knew it was going to sell, but weren't sure to what extent. Now, the villas, the 6 bedrooms and the 5 bedrooms, they're completely sold out. Now, where do you go to a community that we're launching and all the most expensive ones sell out before the cheaper ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an investor's journey.
Which one? 2 bedrooms is available?
We have 2. We launched one today. This one. All of these are launched and
That's the
sold
starting
out.
prices now.
Starting price is 1.29.
No, that's 1 bedroom.
1 bedrooms.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms. We have 1.88. I think. Exactly. The 2 bedrooms.
But you don't give them a golden visa. Since
No,
you
you
said
have
that
up
it has to be
So 2 million dirhams. If you
It
want.
means the person has to buy like 2 properties.
But then there's something also, for this golden visa, there's something they've introduced. They've said that if at the time the property is ready, right, they check the value of the property. They give you the golden visa based on the value.
So if it has appreciated more than 2 million dirhams, the person will use next year.
But then for the meantime, once you buy it, you're an investor, so you can get a 2 years visa. But then for the golden visa, wait until it's ready, value it, and still get your thing, yes. If you're not able to shell out 2 million from beginning.
Public transport.
Oh, thank you for asking me. So we have a really great road connection. We have an airstrip there, and we have yachts. So land, sea, air, easy
Land, sea, air.
connection. So
Is the airport?
yeah, there's an airport, an airstrip.
Queen is another Emirates.
It's actually another Emirates also. Yeah.
What's the airport? What's the name of the airport?
It's they're currently constructing that.
Okay, so there is
Yeah,
coming. Wow. This looks like the place to be.
it is. For example, this Eid, my family were thinking of having a getaway. So I would have flown, but I'm not sure I'm in the mood to fly. So we're going to a waterfront. We're going to Fujairah, just beachfront. Fujairah. So this would be where people will be coming also eventually. Okay. Any questions? It's Rasakaima. But the beautiful thing is that it's at the border of Rasakaima and Queen, where you have the Gulf, the sea. I mean, seriously, it's nothing. It's beautiful. So I've been there physically and it's great. There are a lot of tourist attractions there.
I just wish it would have been a little, like maybe something of next year. That's my
To be ready, yeah?
Yeah, that's my only.
But then if it's going to be ready by next year, what it means that you're going to buy it more expensive than someone bought it 2 years ago. Because every developer needs 3 years or 4 years to build. So anything you buy that's going to be ready next year, someone paid wage 2 years ago. So
So I see getting closer to prices.
that's the basic. That's how it is. So always, my advice always is that, and I do it myself. What I do is because,
Wi-Fi password.
of course, please.
Okay, you can give it to us.
We can go. Actually, I need to register you guys also. Maybe I'll just get it.
We need to. I connected
Shoba
with
guest.
one when we came, but I can't remember that one.
It will be Shoba guest, I'm sure.
No, because I didn't. They were asking for the password. That means if you are a guest.
Just put email. Just put your email address.
All right, thank you. Okay, my email address. Then register.
They'll send you a code.
Let's see if it reconnects. I'm not sure, but it's signing in. Let's.
Yeah, I think give it time.
All right.
You should mute it.
So my other
Yeah.
question is, the one thing that attracted me was the golden visa. Not
Okay.
necessarily for me,
Okay.
because I'm from the US.
Okay.
I would be able to come in in case if I do want to extend it for, like your, whatever they call it.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, so with this property being in 2027, if you finish your payment prior to 2027, you can apply for it.
So once you finish your payment and it's 50% done, you will be able to.
The building is 50%.
So 50% done, you don't even have to finish your payment also, you'll still get it. So it's tied to the construction timeline.
So by next year.
Fair about. So yeah, ending on next year, so yes. You'll be able to. It's a great investment.
It looks like a great investment. Yeah. So you will, your suggestion between what is it called, the
Senior,
senior and the
solid. So I have a.
unless
So I have a thing. I mean, this goes from
the new thing. of like a new trend?
Because this is big.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Something new.
And it's you'll be the first getting into it.
Yeah.
Right? So by the time, so we're gonna launch other phases afterwards. But the one bedroom you're getting for 1.29 today, those ones they're gonna be getting for 2.5.
Yeah.
And
So some of these places like there that is not building, they're going to be building
no,
their future or
no. Those are they're mangroves, and we're not touching them. So these are full forest. I'll show you what it looks like.
So where do you think that? Where did you say you? There's a
Yeah, when he was a baby, now he's a big boy. So I just saw that one and I liked it. He's like, "Mommy, is that me?"
They never seem to recognize themselves.
Yeah, so is that me? Let me see, Starline. I'll show you what it looks like. So here. So these are here. This is what it looks like.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have a soft copy of your passport? I need to register.
Do we need to know everybody?
Okay, no, it's okay. I
She
don't know
needs to
everyone.
run
Is that-
because she needs to pick up a child. She stays in
Oh,
Dubai.
you stay in Dubai. Okay. All right. Great. So it's a home way.
Yes.
So you know that she knows the location then.
She knows the location, yes.
She knows it.
Talking about
Yes.
the
Yeah.
location,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Great. All right.
She just want to get something for investment.
No worries. Okay, and this is a golf course.